Coming in 2024, Taiwan's latest horror masterpiece, adapted from a famed local haunted building legend. In the 1980s, a fire in downtown Taipei trapped over 300 people and caused 20 deaths. Since then, the building has been haunted, with over 20 incidents in the following decades, making it a dreaded haunted house few dare mention. High energy ahead, like, share, and watch with friends. Since the building fire, a murder has occurred annually. Delivery workers aware of this avoid entering, waiting downstairs for pickups. Yet fate seems to mock them. Suddenly, a figure falls from the sky, merging with the delivery guy and disturbing his apprentice. Zhao Jun, the building's new security guard and a struggling horror novelist seeking inspiration, witnessed this horrifying scene. After the incident, Zhao reviewed surveillance footage and noticed a woman performing what appeared to be an exorcism. Curious, he investigated, tracking her exit with his phone, recognizing rare material for his next potential masterpiece. As he approached the door, the woman spotted him and asked, "Why are you following me? I just saw you. Are you stalking me?" I advised against telling others about what happened, but Zhao Jun shared his purpose with Pei Ji, intolerant of his nonsense. Hear Zhao Jun say, "Back then, I was involved." Moved Pei Ji. Her side business struggled. Learning he was a horror novelist, she opened the door and asked, "Where did she go?" "Didn't you want to know the story that happened to me? Why don't young people play around?" I didn't know. The fire occurred on the 4th floor, and since then, no one could press the button there, leaving the lights dim. It's not just his medium abilities, the building was once a brothel where his mother worked during the fire. To uncover the truth about that year, he moved into the building, despite your earlier mention. I said ghosts to appease their presence. Here to deal with spirits. Besides promising the gods, I seek why my mother committed suicide. Just as Zhao Jun finished speaking, a strange noise came from upstairs, waking a mother who noticed her sleeping daughter was missing. She followed the sound and found her daughter at the living room's foot, repeatedly stepping on an empty can. Puzzled, she asked, "Did you hear me speak?" But in the next second, the daughter became a stranger's boy. The terrifying sight paralyzed the woman with fear. Fortunately, Zhao Jun heard the commotion and arrived in time. From a distance, he struck, forcing the boy's spirit back, then comforted mother and daughter before preparing to leave. Meanwhile, Pei Ji, out of the woman's sight, waved toward a corner where the boy had hidden groggily instead of leaving. Seeing the wave, the disheveled boy followed, appearing to have unfinished business. "Tell me, sister, do you still have any wishes?" It became clear he was also a fire victim. His mother had scavenged to support him. Pei Ji realized the struggling woman was his mother. During the fire, neither left after attempting to see each other. Although the boy's spirit was relieved. Other wronged souls lingered. That night, Zhao Jun dreamed of his mother urging Pei Ji to flee. Simultaneously, his documents showed anomalies with extra lines, as if the building awakened. Xiao Ting was leaving work when her landlord demanded rent. Unable to pay, his intentions turned sinister. Suddenly, the wall camera made a noise, prompting the landlord to believe he was threatened and flee, missing Xiao Ting's odd, dazed demeanor, as if transformed. Later, as the landlord returned to his car, Xiao Ting went downstairs too. He thought she had realized, but in the next second, Xiao Ting uncontrollably arrived in a spacious, eerie 4th-floor room with only a refrigerator. As he reached to open it, a black cat appeared, interrupting him. When he came to, he was terrified on the 4th floor. Carefully trying to leave, a female ghost stared at him from the doorway. "Thank you all." He dashed to the elevator and met Zhao Jun upstairs. Pei Ji brought Xiao Ting home and cast a spell. After the incantation, he regained consciousness, remembering everything since returning. Zhao Jun cast a spell on Xiao Ting to restore his encounter on the 4th